Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderfall Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Today's video, we're going to talk about some Warhammer 40k rumours, because we talked about some Age of Sigmar rumours before, and rumours are always that fun thing for me. Whether or not they're true or not, you know, you take all rumours and all leaks and all that sort of stuff with a pinch of salt until you see the things in the flesh. However, I recently picked up a rumour for Warhammer 40k. There was a bunch of rumours that came out, and some of these have turned out to be true already, so I'm rather interested. As someone who's just getting into 40k again, after a little bit of hiatus, I stopped playing 40k generally around the start of 8th edition. I'm really interested to see where the game is going. I mean, one of my favourite Space Marine chapters is just about to get a brand new Codex supplement in the Black Templars. I've recently almost finished painting up my Emperor's Spears Space Marines, and we're just seeing some brand new Orcs, which are the first Xenos models we've seen in a long time, and I'm really excited for them, hoping that maybe one day my beloved Eldar might see some love as well. And so, I'm going to go through the rumours, we're going to talk a little bit about them all, what's coming, what apparently is coming, what's happening. A lot of these are sort of tying in and true, and we're going to go through the Black Templar stuff that's been rumoured to start with in this particular rumour section that I managed to get coming off Reddit, I believe, and then it's been shared around some Discords and on YouTube already and stuff, but I wanted to talk about it because I'm excited. Rumours always get me excited about what the future might hold for the game, so it's always worth getting happy and excited about the things you love, so let's get cracking on into this. Let's check out the rumours for Warhammer 40,000. And so, first of all, let's talk a little bit about the Black Templars box set and the new miniatures. Now, of course, as I mentioned, some of these rumours have already come true, which is why I'm sort of interested in this particular pile of rumours, because if something starts to seem true with rumours, we generally see that maybe it all does come true. So anyway, first of all, it talks about a Black Templars launch box set. We've obviously seen this with like Sisters of Battle and Lumineth Realm Lords over in Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and it would contain the Codex cards, Crusader Squad with 6 Initiates and 4 Neophytes, the Emperor's Champion Essential, and Redemptor. And, well, this is exactly what is in that box. So, first of all, first tick here, this looks pretty promising. It's a pretty cool box, I will say. I really love that Essential model. The Emperor's Champion's cool. A Redemptor's nice in there, a Dreadnought. It's interesting that they, you know, and this is, what, to me, they picked that random other model that we get included in the box set and got it right. And then the Crusader Squad, obviously, with the new Primaris Initiates and Neophytes, is pretty sweet as well. I really love that Codex art in that box set as well, the old school John Blanche. I believe the art piece is by, I may be wrong, it's from that era of where Blanche was definitely doing art. If it's not Blanche, please correct me in the comments. I would love to know the artist because I love that piece of art. But then we've also got October and November 2021, a complete Black Templars re-release. We've got Helbrecht and Grimoldus, both of which we have already seen. Grimoldus getting revealed yesterday. We've then got, obviously, the Emperor's Champion, Essential, and Ancient coming out for Black Templars. We haven't seen that model yet. I could only imagine what that would be. A Black Templars banner bearer would look amazing. Obviously, an Initiate box like this is all just stuff from that launch box set coming in its own kits. And then the Crusader Squad will have the option for the Sword Brother unit leader, and there's that cool flame in there as well. Those things, once again, we've seen in that launch box. The Sword Brother kit will have plenty of close combat options and the option to make a Marshal, like with the Custodes Warden kit that gives you the option of making a Captain. So we're going to get a new Sword Brethren kit. This would be really cool. Definitely one of my favourite things. There'll be 2 Crusader Squads, the old one that everyone knows, and then the Primaris Initiate one, which we've seen again. And there'll also be plenty of conversions and bits to upgrade to Black Templars and have all their relics. And backpack mounted candles and all that sort of stuff. Now we've also seen a lot of this sort of come through. A lot of this has been shown in the box set. We know that we're getting these Black Templars, and this to me just goes on and starts talking about the rest of the rumours as maybe a little bit more true. Maybe there's something to them all because of what we've seen. And then the second part of this rumour that has come true already, we've seen these in the reveals that were lately shown to us, where we're going to get a Sister of Battle and Tower Kill Team box set. This has been completely revealed to us, so once again, just adding more validity to these rumours, so when we start talking about the rest of it, you know, maybe there's a little bit of hope there that all of this is going to be true, and I'm really excited for that. Alrighty, so now we get talking about the actual rumours that haven't come true on the list. So let's get cracking and have a look at them. The first is apparently we've got late in the year, in December for this year, we've got a Custodies and Genestealer Cults Jewel Box coming out. Very similar to Hexfire or any of the other jewel boxes we've got over the time. We've got a ton of these in Warhammer Age of Sigmar of late, like Shadow and Pain, Feast of Bones, Loon Curse, and a ton other in Age of Sigmar. I know there's been a couple for 40k, not quite as many as we've gotten in Age of Sigmar, but they are really cool boxes. Generally, these are launched with new miniatures inside them, generally new characters, and that is certainly what the case is with this one. Apparently, it will contain 2 brand new character models for the 2 Rangers. We'll be getting a Custodies Lieutenant, so that sort of secondary character. Cool, Custodies don't have anything sort of that sort of rank in their force. They've generally got, you know, like General or Chapter Master level characters, and then Captains, and then not much else underneath. So a Lieutenant will be cool. And then we're going to get a Genestealer Cult Saboteur, which is an interesting thing. What could this potentially do? You know, maybe sets up traps before the game. Reminds me of the old scout bikes back in the day, putting traps in buildings and stuff like that. Maybe something like that would be an interesting sort of thing to have in the army. Really do like Genestealer Cults. It's been one of the armies. I can't wait to explore 40k more and just learn more about all the armies properly. But a couple of cool new models in a jewel box set. This is one that probably has my attention. I really do like both factions a lot. So if this is a thing, well, maybe we'll see both these armies come on the channel. And then in the start of next year, apparently in January, we'll be looking at getting a brand new Tau Codex. This is an exciting one. For me, this is one of the, I guess, Xenos races that doesn't need as much updated in their range as some of the others. Tau generally are that little bit newer. I mean, Fire Warriors still are a relatively older kit, but definitely nothing like Orc or, I guess, Necrons or, you know, now Eldar, the oldest army around, and Tyranids and all that sort of stuff. They definitely don't need the updates as desperately as some others. So, you know, a new Codex along with apparently a new reworked plastic Darkstrider model would be really cool. Darkstrider obviously being the Pathfinder character. He's pretty sweet, so this could be a really interesting sort of addition. I really like Tau. Apparently they're in a little bit of a bad place in the meta currently in 40k, so it would be cool to see some updates. They're an interesting army. I've always loved the look of them. They can look so good in so many different colors. I'd be really excited to see how a new battle, almost called it a battle tome. That's my Age of Sigmar, I guess, priorities coming through there. New Codex would be awesome for them. And here's where it starts maybe getting a little bit wish listy. I mean, anytime I see the words Chaos Space Marines in a rumor, we start thinking maybe this is just wish listing. But let's talk about it. So we're going to see a Chaos Space Marines update later in the year, next year. And we're going to get a ton of new kits, apparently. Now, this might be throughout the year and not necessarily all in one go. We're going to see regular Possessed, updated, Bikers, Chosen, and the Warpsmith. New Cultists in the same sort of style as BSF. And we're also going to see some Renegade Guard, much the same in that sort of Blackstone Fortress style. Human Mutants, Possessed Humans, the latter of the two are monstrously horrible. Think Greater Possessed, but cranked up to 11. Cultist Standard Bearer, Cultist Character with no bodyguards. So seeing sort of the masses of Cultists and Chaos Guardsmen sort of added to the Chaos Space Marine range would be really cool. There's some really cool Chaos Space Marine models updated. Obviously, Chosen and Bikers and Possessed all desperately need some brand new kits. And then a new Plastic Warpsmith would be a welcome addition. We'll also be seeing Chaos Knights with a new Knight variant and Codex added to as well. I guess this all sort of fits under that Chaos or Renegade Heretic, but Chaos Knights getting a proper Codex would be really cool, especially if they get their own sort of specific Knight variant would be really awesome. Continuing on, the rumours that totally do sound like wish listing at this point, but, you know, let's talk about them. A massive, yet incomplete Codex Craftworld Eldar update. Now, obviously, this would come with a Craftworld update, and it doesn't go into any more specifics than just sort of a massive update. What this would contain, I don't know. Like, maybe we're going to see a particular part of the range updated. Maybe we'll see, I guess, just the Guardian sort of line updated. So Guardian Defenders and Storm Guardians, along with the jet bikes, Vipers, and, you know, your basic sort of tanks with a Falcon and Fire Prism, and it's stuff, you know, like that War Walkers, maybe with an update, etc. All those sort of kits, I think we could definitely see have an update more than other things. Aspect Warriors, maybe. I mean, we know a lot of them need updates, but maybe that's not going to be the way they look at it. If we're going to update the Eldar range as a whole, I think updating the Guardians is the smart way to do it. Get a good, solid ground base of new Guardians added. And then the, I guess, Aspect Warriors work great as splash releases more so. If this is going to be how the incomplete release rolls around, it's probably how it is going to be, seeing the Guardian line, that sort of, I guess, militia line of the Eldar updated with the Aspect Warriors maybe still left wanting some new models. I mean, as much as I want them, I think that's how this would work. I would love some new Swooping Hawks and Striking Scorpions though. And then lastly, apparently some codices down further in the pipeline that we don't know much more about. We've got new codices, first of all, for squats. This one sounds like wish listing so much, but I hope it's true. I mean, squats were awesome. They were maybe a comical thing back in the day, but it'd be great to see them come back in a little bit more seriousness. We've obviously seen a couple of squats added to Necromunda, so this would be really cool. We've then got World Eaters getting their own book, which would be awesome, especially if we've got new Khorne Berserker models, a Chaos Demons book as well, and then lastly an Astra Militarum book in the works with a veteran-style Cadian unit. 2 new regiments are also in the works, new caskins and new vehicles that are sort of designed to fit in between, you guess, your Leman Russ battle tanks and the Baneblade, is sort of this mid-range vehicle. Very similar maybe to the Malkador vehicles we've seen from Forge World. But that is all of the rumours. What do you think of them all? I mean, I'm not as well versed in 40k as I once was, but I'm really excited by some of these, and the fact the Black Templar stuff and the Kill Team stuff at the start came true gives me a little bit of hope for how we're going in the future with the rest of this. So let us know what you're wanting, what you're fearing, what you're hoping is true, what you're hoping is not true. Let us know in the comments below what you think of it all. Well, that's the end of the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to, you can come over and chat more with us here at Cinderfall Gaming and our fine little community over on Discord. You'll find a link to that Discord in the description of the video. Lastly, we'd like to give a shout out to everyone who helps support the channel via Patreon and YouTube members. And if you'd like to help support the channel via Patreon or YouTube members, you can do so by one of the links in the video's description once again. But a special shout out to all our patrons: Christian Weir, James, Soren, Chaos Spawn, AJC, Kenny Lyle, Outer and Shop First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising Ape, Cure Dynamic, Agu, Anthony B, and Dynat226. And another special shout out to our YouTube members: Greenridge Gaming, Kenton Young, Steve T, The Real Zeop, Chris Wallace, Turo12, Vinny, Lock Lorick, Matt Mollin, Becca Kinski Groupie, and the Johnny84. And lastly, a definite special shout out first of all to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork for the channel, and to Xmorphic, who does all the background work for our Discord server, keeping everything there running smoothly, because I am completely computer illiterate. Thank you very much. But that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe again. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.